What's up, guys? It's Phone Finds episode 77. Now, this is going to be another episode that the dumb phone guys are going to love. But hey, smartphone guys, don't click off just yet. You have something this time, I promise. Don't leave just yet. But I got a lot of interesting stuff to show, like interesting dumb phones, and a lot of them are in box. And let's just go on with the finds, because I did find some stuff from Target, and they are dumb phones. And there's a smartphone I have to show. So this is the first find, and probably the worst one. This is some AudioVox phone. It's like really glitchy. Like, and that's actually a find. That's not a find. I'll explain that later. It's really glitchy. Like, I don't know what is wrong with it. I got a charger for it. It's on Verizon, as you can see. And it's just like doing nothing right now. Like, it was boot looping earlier. Let me Oh, here we go. You know what? This thing is so good. If you close it, it freaks out. Or normally it does. Well, of course it doesn't do it on camera, but yeah, this phone is, it's weird. That shut it up. Yeah, did you hear that? Yeah, it freaks out if you close it mid-boot up. So this thing is super buggy. Like, as, you know, typical AudioVox phone fashion, the software sucks. Like, it's terrible. It crashes all the time. So I'm just gonna leave it open. It might boot loop a little bit. So I apologize in advance. That's the only dumb phone from Target. Now I got a lot of other dumb phones to show, which... Oh, yeah. Look at that. These are all in box. Most of these were never opened. The only one that was opened was the Sprint one over here. So I'll show it first. But yeah, as you can see, it's in the box. It's the SPH A500. Wow. This thing is old. It is ancient. Like, you can see the Sprint logo on it. You didn't call it Sprint PCS they only called it that for a few years now. I think this phone's from 2002. I don't know, but this box is must be rare. Or this phone in box is rare because only on eBay, only the manual is like $10. So let me just unbox it for you guys on camera. I don't know if I can do it one-handed, but I'll try. Oh, I'm getting it. Aha, here we go. The unboxing experience of an old dumb phone. Woohoo. As you can see, manual in Spanish. I think it's there's other languages in here too. Maybe it's just on the wrong side. Yeah, it's upside down. Oops. There you go. Start here to activate and begin using your PCS phone. Wow. But yeah, here's the phone itself. It is on. Let me just pull it out. As you can see, this thing was clearly used, but sorry about that. This thing was clearly used, but they kept the box for it, and oh my goodness, look at that live wallpaper. That's so cool. The fishies. Yeah, it's a little yellowed. It's not in the greatest condition. Oh my god, contacts. Don't mean to show that. Just pressing that button did that. Does this thing even have any apps? Oh no, this thing is very basic. Got a lot of, like, pictures for stuff. Ooh, that's nice. Are they all live wallpapers? Oh yes, they are. Wow, so extra. But yeah, it's just an old phone. A very, very old phone. What's this button do? This okay looking thing? Oh, that's just messages. This thing probably can't even play games. Oh, I was thinking it was maybe one of those Samsungs that makes funny sounds when you type. But yes, old thing. Very, very old thing. And you might, I saw some, actually showed some spoilers for some other finds, so don't, just shut up. Now, onto my box stuff. Oh, hey cat. Onto my box stuff. Now, this one's empty because it's charging over here. As it shows, is a Kyocera 404. It still has this tape on it, which I'm going to get rid of right now. Voila. Gotten rid of. Shut up. I know, Pogo. I'm sorry. Yeah, as you can... What the hell was that? I heard like a squeaking sound. But yes, this phone is old. Like, very old. It was super budget for its time. I have the Verizon version of this phone, except it's broken. It says service required, but this one actually turns on and works. It's on a weird carrier called Only One, but as you can see, it's clearly just like a rebrand, because that is a sticker that's just like put on with strong adhesive. But I'm sure with I'm sure with some adhesive it could come off. But yeah, this is just an old thing. Batteries in it is crap. I have another one, yeah, like I said, is on that weird Only One carrier, which I've never heard of. Here's a better look of one in the box. Your money, your plan. Oh yeah, midnight and weekend minutes starting at 7 p.m. Oh, those are the good days. You need to stop. Just stop. Bad. Those are the good days of when you only text your friends at night. Maybe that's why demon hours were a thing. Yeah, I have no idea where this comes from. Like, this was just bought off eBay for a whopping 99 cents. All of this. Just all of these and that and that. And also this, which is the same phone as the buggy one. Except this one actually holds somewhat of a charge if you charge it. And that's how you can tell it's an AudioVox phone. But you can see it's just printed on. And if I compare the two, open this up. Yeah, they're the same. It's just you can see where the printing was done and where it wasn't done. Very odd. I'm not going to bother turning this one on because it's just as glitchy, if not even worse, so that's something, isn't it? I have this Sanyo here. It's a Sanyo, I forget. It's an old Sanyo thing. Power save. Just take off this tape. There you go. Yeah, I don't know if this thing can even, like... Oh, here we go. Yeah, it works. This one's on Azteca Mobile, which most of these are just, like, rebranded, like, Verizon or Sprint phones, but this one is actually its own carrier, I think. Oh, that's just contacts. This thing was originally in Spanish, but thankfully you could change the language, because I know Spanish, but it's not that good. Yeah, it's an old Sanyo phone. It's very, very, very basic, but, you know, interesting UI. It's definitely of the time. If you hear buzzing, that is my cat, as you'd imagine. Yep, it's a dumb phone that does dumb phone things. Here's the boxed one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me just fix that real quick. There we go. Yes, let me just get the plastic thing off. As you can see, yes, it is all in Spanish. Up there's the model number, Sanyo SCP-4920. Yeah. En plan contacto. Yeah. It's a phone, alright. I'm not going to take it out because it's just right there. See, it's the same phone. I'll just leave that one alone. I got another Kyocera. I got two of these LGs, actually. So, there's the other one right here. This is the other one, the other weird carrier, Ready Mobile, which I think is, again, it's just Sprint. Like, it's, again, there's another case of just, they literally just put stickers over the old thing. As you can see, that is just a sticker. That's just covered up with, like, adhesive, I think. But when you turn the thing on, it's network timeout. Okay. If you use the thing, it's very obvious it's on Sprint, because, I mean, this is just such a Sprint-looking UI. And, like, they made, like, such minor modifications to make it just say Ready Mobile. But if, like, I turn it off, it still says Sprint ahead. That's a nice shutdown sound. But yeah, it's clearly just a Sprint phone. Interesting looking. Big old speaker. Yeah, not much to say about it. The nice thing is I don't have to buy a bunch of chargers for these, because since they're in box, they come with chargers, and a lot of them have chargers of phones that I didn't have chargers for, and I'll show that off later, because useful. Other dumb phone. What's this one? Does it say? I don't know. 2011? This thing? Oh yeah, this is like the newest one of them all. And it shows like plan stuff, because here's the back of the box. Questions? Phone upgrades available at readymobile.com. I wonder if that site even still exists. Oh yeah, and it says it's refurbished, so that shows that these were clearly just, you know, Sprint phones at a point. They received them, and then they can cheap out as much as possible and just put stickers over the old logos and stuff like that. Yeah, this is the most modern looking one of them all. That sticker is just so off looking. It's just like weird bubble. I don't know what that's all about. Oh wait, no, it's because it still has the wrapping on it. I'll keep it on there for now. It actually has a camera. Wow, then not many of these phones have cameras. Shows how old they are. This is a Sprint of some sort. Yeah, it's a Sprint phone. It's on Sanyo. That's what I meant to say. Nice orange keypad. I really like the way it glows, but yeah, it's pretty basic. It's nothing too special. A lot of the Sanyo phones of this time were pretty similar. What's my stuff? Are there any games in here? Yeah, no Pac-Man though, so it doesn't count. Where's Waldo, huh? Yes, oopsie. Does anything happen when I close it? Oh my goodness. No, I thought I'd have like a cool LED display or something. That's upsetting. This is a phone I actually already have. This is like this is a Sprint one. I have this phone. I would get it out, but I don't feel like it. But if you've seen my videos, you'd know. It's supposed to say Samsung, which this one is actually printed on there. It's not just a freaking sticker. This phone is old, as you'd imagine, just like the other one. Yes, it's very, very clean. Like, this thing was never used. Like, most of these were never used because they were still in box. Well, actually, this has a phone number on it, but oops, and I can't do anything. It's just a drum pad now. Or I can do that and just like they all have like one call on them. Oh, it's notes. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. I'm not going to play music on a keypad because that's just not my forte. Yeah, I can't really do a whole lot with these. And I think this is supposed to show that the display something, but this one is not for some reason. Weird. This is another phone I already have, but except pink. Yes, pink, I know. It's actually pretty nice looking. This is a Sanyo Katana of some sort. Look how shiny it is. Very cool. Very cool. Let me try and open this. Yes, here we go. Sanyo, very nicely printed sticker to cover up the Sprint logo. Yeah, it's just like every other Sprint phone or Sanyo phone, making the same sounds. You know, I've showed these all so many times already, you don't need to see them a million times, but, you know, this phone is pink, and it looks cool, and it's in great shape. Yes, Sanyo Katana. Just put that back. Oh man, this video is getting long. I'm sorry about that. Last inbox dumb phone to show. This is another Sanyo. It's an old one. As you can tell by how it looks. Oh yeah, nice and old looking, but it's all shiny because it's barely been used. In fact, it wasn't used. It still has the sticker. Okay, I just started hearing something that freaked me out. I thought it was one of the phones. But no. That is very boring. Not even a wallpaper or anything. Just this 147p. Time is right, though. Good old green, like most things. Oh, here we go. Yep. Old thing. Can I not just go back? Okay. What games do we got? None. That's upsetting. There's nothing really on here. Just, no contacts, no anything. Oh, here we go. There's an actual UI. Wow, that is very of the time. Oh, yeah. Those are the good old days, weren't they? When phones were still like this. Oh, yeah, it's a dumb phone and it does dumb phone things, like most of these do. Orange back screen, or front screen, whichever you want to call it. But I just like to say when like the screen when it's closed. Let me just try and put this back in here. Hard to do. It's a lady used to do this off camera and with two hands, but I don't have two hands to use. But because of the increase in chargers, these two phones I've had for a while, especially this one. This is an old find. I can actually use now. This thing is in terrible shape. This Katana DLX. That's somehow cracked, but yeah, I can prove that it works now. No service available. That's a Sprint moment. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with it besides the bad condition it's in. It does work otherwise. It's the same as, actually no, it's this. These two phones are the same. That's what it is. Yeah, this is the same as the pink one, except it's not pink. Katana 2, I think at least. Penn State proud, huh? Oh yeah, be so proud of the school that Jerry Sandusky was at. Oof. Yeah, same deal. Same exact deal. I think this one just has more games on it. Let me see. Oh yeah, it has Miss Pac-Man on it. You already know. Start the game with sound? No, I'm not even going to play it. But yeah, it has Miss Pac-Man, my favorite dumb phone game, except when you isn't paid for, so you can't actually play it for more than 20 seconds. Those are the good days. Can't believe it was barely like 10 years ago when you still had to be like, oh, you gotta pay for that game, you gotta pay for that wallpaper, you gotta pay for that ringtone, you gotta pay for this quick music thing that's in like 30 seconds long and sounds like it's playing through the tin can. Those were such good days, weren't they? Alright, smartphone people, this is your time to shine. This is what I got. This is the smartphone I got from the Target I went to, which actually, I didn't even find, I should have explained this at the beginning. This and that bugged out audio box didn't even come from my local Target. They came from the Target at a place where it shares the, well, it's a mall. The mall that has the Goldmine AT&T to it, which I went to because I found out is not appointment only anymore. I was able to walk in, I was able to go to the bin, but the thing is, there was like no one in the store, so the employees were kind of watching me, but they didn't really care, so I like just went through it. But I mean, I tried going through it because the bin has not been emptied in such a long time. Like, it probably has been emptied in over a year. That it's literally stuck full. Like, I couldn't reach my phone. I could not even put in it at all. It was not going in. Like, so like no one could put a phone in there. And I tried sticking my hand in there, but it just wasn't going in. Like, it was like the black thing was just completely blocked. The only thing I could like touch was like my two fingers. I could like touch, like barely pull out what looked like it was like an iPhone 6 that was in like meh condition. I barely pulled it out and it got like stuck midway, so I couldn't even take it. So That's a great shame. There's probably so much good stuff in there that I just couldn't take, but alas, I'll wait till next month to give it another try and see if they emptied it. Yeah, this is a Galaxy S4. I do not know if this thing works because it does have a battery, which I tested. The battery works. The battery charges and everything. But this phone it does nothing. Like, the battery's charged, but it's doing nothing for some reason. Well, I know the reason. It's because it's severely water damaged, but there's a chance it might still work. I really don't know. It just needs to get the alcohol treatment to maybe save it. And this cracked screen is definitely not confidence ensuing, but I can feel every single one of the cracks, so maybe the AMOLED is not dead. That's just such a slim chance. And this is not a find. This is an update. You may remember that iPod Touch 6th generation I found some time ago, like May or so, that had a really badly bloated battery. Like, so bad, it was just like pushing out, like not even pushing out the screen was just flapping around. Well, the battery has been replaced, and it works totally fine. It's just the battery's not calibrated at all, so it thinks it's at 12%, but it's really at 100. Yeah, this iPod works totally fine now. It had to get iCloud lock bypassed, but yeah, it's on iOS, I forget 12.5.1, 32 gig, which is sizable, it's decent. I haven't really messed with this thing much at all, as you can see, because it still has the default wallpaper, and I only put a few apps on it, and I haven't even really used it. But yeah, this thing is, it's very glad to see it working, because the only problem with it was the battery, and now it's in, like, really nice condition, because, like, both my camera would focus. I mean, you could just tell the frame is, like, untouched. There's nothing wrong with, like, any of the sides. Why is the screen popping out? No, it's just how it looks on camera. Yeah, it's just the edge thing. But yeah, that's what I got. Let me put the Samsung phone in the shot. Yeah, I got all this dumb phone goodness and some smartphones. And you can see the cat. That 7 Plus is not a find. That is just my one pink 7 Plus, just charging it. But yeah, this is what I got, so I'm pretty happy with it, with all this box stuff. I'm sure the dumb phone guys are going to love this. I will hopefully get some more smartphones someday, but that's just how bin finding is. It's just unpredictable what you get. But yeah, that's all for this video, though. I hope you guys enjoyed.